Shujin-sama, is there anything I can do to make your day brighter? Yes, I manage everything in Shasho Cafe. Would you care for a hug? Here you go. Careful, it's hot. If the sweet...
What is it? Do you have any questions for me? Because of its location. It's well placed, with passage. When I first found it, the inside was a cluttered mess. I spent the last 2 months clearing it out. No, not at first. I brought most of it in myself over the past 2 months. I didn't focus on decorations. Durable and low power, that's what mattered. Like that coffee machine over there. It was half broken. Also rearranged the power grid, added voltage regulator stabilizers. It may be cobbled. Oh, sorry. Rambled on there. You might not be. Do you have any other questions? Why not walk around?
Greetings, passenger. You're just in time. Ta-da! Take this, your very own Nami-pon badge. It's something special. Since you're new here, it's only right I lend a hand. So, what do you say? Want to hear more?
An old clock. Its hands are...
Someone I knew left it here. She believed time flowed strangely in this Sonoro. Used timing devices to find a loophole. So I brought it to the base.
Someone you knew. Was she also from the outside and got pulled into the Sonoro?
You could say that. I don't know who she is exactly, but she understood this place far. She suspected the Sonoro doesn't just loop. It also has a different inner time flow than the outside world. To test her theory, she took apart countless clocks and logged
Her wristwatch?
What?
Was it covered in moss? Whoever pulled me into the Sonoro wore a watch.
Could it have been her? But why? If she reached you, she found a way to contact the outside, unless she knew that was as far as she could go.
Maybe she brought me here because she knew that's where you are. You said she never acted without weighing the odds. It must have been a calculated decision. I'm here because she figured you'd need some help. Maybe she couldn't move forward herself. Maybe she got stuck somewhere. But she didn't give up. She kept looking for a breakthrough, and I'm probably part of her plan. You don't have to carry this alone. She might have already seen this coming, and now she's waiting for you to catch up. You're not the only one trying to solve this puzzle. You said she knew a lot. Where is she now?
She's... in the tower. She once told me she suspected the only way to break this loop and reconnect with the real world was through the Lament's source. Neon Tower. The closer you get, the more spatial fractures you see. And the more dangerous it gets. But she went alone. Left only a message. Said she'd use the tower to find others to help, and I should wait here.
And then?
She never came back. After that, I left our previous base and came here, hoping to find her. I kept trying to reach the tower, but every time I failed. At the Lament's edge, space splits apart. You might feel closer, but in truth, my clipping forte works like slicing a shelter out of earthquake rubble. Slabs structured just right, just enough to hide in. But that's all it does. It's nothing against the Lament.
Well, I used to be able to open the path. During the Lament, my existence was torn apart once, so I lost that ability. The Honami you see now looks whole, but inside, it's been cut into countless tangled paths, like Chisa's Kirigami.
Mine would have been better executed.
To find the right path again.
Finding a frequency that shares its source with the tower.
Like this. The longings from Honami's left behind. They're what woke me up, and they'll guide us to the tower.
Namipo and I have been collecting them for a while. It hasn't been easy. My ability still isn't where it needs to be. But we've managed to rule out some wrong routes. We're narrowing it down.
No, it's not about ability. You just haven't fully learned to filter out the negative emotions while collecting.
So, You collect them with this bottle?
For some reason, these longings resonate with the tower, the source of the lament. Namipon believes they can lead us to the right route faster.
Count me in. The more of us, the faster we can do this.
Most people's abilities won't protect them from that level of emotional interference. Having you there might only...
It's not about that. She's just afraid you'll hear the voices and get sucked in.
I'm not afraid. I just think...
I'll be the judge of that. She chose to bring me here. And that means she believed I could help. Maybe it's time you believed in it.
Then let's move.
Ginga Street, a good place. Hello, old friend.
You know this place well.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Those ad walls were once covered with my picture. That's why I want to bring them back. Leave the collecting to me. But, once we start, the frequency spikes might drop.
Just some old friends.
Chisa, the passenger, help! I can't be interrupted while collecting!
Echoes from the people's longing, and too many gather at once, like someone heavy in the head, tight in the chest, like someone squeezing you from the inside. But hold on a little longer. It passes quickly.
Looks like we haven't gathered enough. Maybe we need to find somewhere with more people. How about a bit farther ahead? Follow this road. This used to be Honami's main shopping street. Always full of life. During the holidays, you'd see stalls on both sides, shoppers everywhere. You could find all sorts of treasures, like me, in all kinds of shapes.
Who's there?
How did they get?
Dare you?
They left behind some kind of device.
Looks like frequency detectors, but it's rough. Like something rushed the night before a lab demo. Even the most basic frequency stabilizers are missing. I'm not saying they're completely useless, just that performance-wise, it's not very reliable.
Chisa! Passenger! Come quick! There's a lot of strong longings here!
Let's meet up with Namipon first.
This way! Over here! That's it. I'm counting on you again.
Hopefully this helps. I am the Tempest!
The number of tacit discords is increasing.
Namipon said there are lots of longings in space.
There used to be a commercial district here, one of the busiest parts of the city. It must be valued lingering frequency of these monsters.
They're acting the same way as before.
When they leave this way, they go berserk. Keep your guard up.
What's causing it in the first place?
But I have a gas rover. That thing. It's rejecting outsiders. It's using the tacit discord as blades, driving them into the frenzy like anyone who doesn't belong to this city.
Wow, collecting in a crowded place really is different.
This is just my speculation. But something tells me a powerful hidden force is behind these tacit discords, directing them to drive away all outsiders.
Under what circumstances would you want to drive away outside? When you see this place as your own territory, what's the matter?
Did you hear that?
Help! It hurts. Help. Please. Help me.
He's wounded badly. Not good. Already unconscious. If we don't get him out, he won't make it.
Is it the lament?
Slicing has started. Space fractures and is rearranged. Everything caught inside, people included. They're all twisted into absurd, broken shapes until the lament ends. Thank you. The slicing is getting closer. Space will break down any moment now. We need to get out of here immediately.
Chisa.
Hold on to him. And hold on to me.
Huh? You came back real quick this time. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I'm your friendly mall guide, a gold star sales bar.
That was my...
Oh, is this young man injured? Hold on, I've got some meds. Oh, this one's the best fast acting med I've got. Should start working soon. Oh, a piece of cake.
I'm fine. I just need a little rest. I'm alright. I thought you'd be sent straight to the safe house, but my forte was unstable. You ended up at the bus stop nearby, so I asked Namipon to find you.
This Namipon is pretty dependable, huh? No need to thank me. I'm just happy to meet you, passenger. Oh, he's awake. He's awake.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it's you.
You're welcome. It's dangerous outside. You can sleep here tonight. We've got enough food for one more person.
Thanks. I have to get home. My grandma's there, alone. She must be worried, sick.
Just focus on recovering first. You can leave once you're back on your feet.
No, I promised her yesterday. I said, no, not yesterday. The day before. I remember that the sky was gray. When I left the supermarket, it was... The TV had no sound. The phone wouldn't connect. The road outside the window. No. 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 No.
Oh, good evening. Want to try this? I scavenged it earlier. Some kind of fruit? Not sure if it suits your taste. Ever since Honami fell under the lament, food here became part of the remnant energy. Living things in this Sonoro no longer feel hunger. But to me, that's dangerous in itself. I don't want to go numb. I don't want to get used to people disappearing into thin air. I don't want to get used to this loop. I have someone to find, things to do, and a place to return to. You feel the same, right? Our goals, no matter how tight this cage is, I'll tear it down. The more longings we collect, the more leads we have. I trust that day will come.
Speaking of leads, do you know when the Fraxidus came to Honami?
The Fraxidus? You mean the ones in red we ran into just now? So that's their name. Sorry, I wasn't familiar with it. It was my first time in that zone. I've mostly explored the port area. Still no confirmed route to the tower, but at least we've rolled. So there are other normal people in the city. I thought only the red cicadas in my hometown liked moving in swarms like that. Didn't expect to find another type like that here. Comparing them to the red cicadas might be rude. An invalid analogy too. Forget it. Sorry. And they've been running experiments here. I can't decipher their methods from their files, but something's clearly wrong. Space in Honami is already shattered glass. Anything too forceful could make the entire city collapse. These are hardly ideal conditions for experiments. I think they must have discovered maybe a clue about the tower, or some secret of the lament, hidden in this Sonoro. Something so important, they're willing to take the risk of their experimental site crumbling. We're not the only ones looking for a way out. They might already be ahead of us. Our current priority is... We could start from the commercial district. That's where I first arrived when I was pulled into this Sonoro. If we're lucky, something's still there. But tonight, we can take it. No Iridaglow. No lament. Just... thanks for sharing this late-night snack with me. But still, thank you.
afternoon, Summer. Did you have a good rest? Your breakfast. Please enjoy. Oh, yes, yes. It's such a nice day today. So, Chisa went out scavenging for supplies. We wanted to do... Once we're done, maybe there'll be space for a few new decorations? Hmm? It might be a nice surprise for Chisa! Passenger, do you have... Wonderful! This way, if you please. Which little corner shall we decorate today? I'm always ready to be at your service. Forward we go.
Good morning. I'm back. Want something to eat? I picked up a few snacks from the store. Figured it'd be good to have some variety. Didn't expect the cafe to be this clean. For a moment, I thought I walked into the wrong, but it looks... nice. Really lifts the mood. Thank you. All of you. Well now, are you ready to go? Here we are. I first ended up in this place 2 months ago. It wasn't during a lament occurrence, so I had a bit of time to explore this vaguely. But I do recall the first occurrence at that time. Iridoglow bled through the cracks in the gray sky, like the world had been sliced open by an invisible pair of scissors. People, buildings, even space itself.
Then we need to recreate the city as it was before the lament, to uncover what really happened.
Who's there?
Ahem. Sharp as a tack, you two. Since you've caught on, the game is afoot. Listen up, young folks. This district is full of... I've been staking out this area for 3 days, 5 hours, and... well, a long time, and guess what? I've spotted something really... those redcoats sneaking around and tinkering every day. Mark my words, they're up to no good.
Redcoats? Could it be the Fraxidus?
So, what do you say? Care to join my super detective team and...
Super detective team? And hunt for the truth?
Exactly! Just follow me. We're 2 clues away from cracking this what? Well, well. You seem quite familiar with this place, young lady.
So do you.
Naturally. That's basic detective.
The Fraxidus must have left this device here.
Jove, my instincts were right! They are up to something shady.
These should be the Fraxidus's experimental devices. Is that a research report?
Huh. First time seeing a report like this. Lament residue. Why so quiet, all of you?
Expand the existing Sonoro sphere. This is absurd. If the Sonoro could be controlled, then why hasn't this loop been broken? The left behind are still trapped in this false memory of peace. Controlling it can't be their objective. They're using it. Seeing if each lament occurrence is slower, or the deaths more orderly. It's like
There might be more clues in the other test sites.
That's right. There's another one close by. By the way, I didn't expect you to see through my disguise. Keen eyes like yours make you perfect candidates for my super detective team.
And what exactly does this team do?
Why, investigate those red-coated troublemakers, of course. Let's come to think of it, I haven't seen them around lately.
Another report. Just as we expected.
The plot thickens. This one's almost identical to the last.
Same sequence number, but different.
So they've been running the same experiment repeatedly with different results each time. But why are they both labeled?
Nothing. Just thinking about it. Yes. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you her name. So this is where I first met her. Where our old base was. I left after the lament sliced and stitched this back then. Sumika used to tease me. She'd say I had to map everything out. Route, terrain, vantage points, exits and entrances. All of it. But she always went with her gut. Terrible sense of direction. Even so, she chose to go to that tower. I want to go back. To see if there's anything we... Thank you for accompanying me.
Oh! I'm deep in deduction. Still need more clues to uncover what those red... I'll take my leave now. It's been a pleasure working with two sharp tools like you. Until next time.
Well then.
A stash of old science magazines with notes scribbled on a few pages.
I found some too. Must have been Sumika's. She used to read here during her down.
What about you?
I'd be with her. Sometimes we'd read the same thing, but most of the time, I'd...
That stash in the corner? They're all clocks.
There used to be more. Sumika collected them, placing them all across the city before the lament struck. Then, she went back to retrieve them, one by one. It was pure madness, but it proved her the closer you get to Neon Tower, the slower time moves. In other words, all of Honami City might be lagging behind. Remember that moss-covered watch? That's what first made Sumika notice something was off about this city.
Is this a piece of amber?
Sumika left it here. Her forte allows her to create amber that stores memories or moments in time.
Memories or moments?
Yes, just hold it like this. And you'll see what's been preserved inside.
Sumika mentioned the strange...
She told me that time within the Sonoro moves slower than it does outside. The plants grow like everything's normal. Yet those who died remain trapped.
What's holding them back might just be their unfulfilled longings.
They awakened Namipon to a city that still needs it.
Look, more amber behind us. This piece looks like it was created recently.
Go on. Hold it like you did before.
Judging from her notes, she really did make it to Neon Tower.
We need to find a way there.
Let's return to the cafe first. We'll need to check with Namipon and see if the...
Actually, after reading Sumika's notes, I noticed something we might have missed.
What is it?
The lament we're experiencing here in Honami. It doesn't feel like the real thing. It's weaker, like the power is fading.
Welcome back, dear passengers.
If we want real answers, we'll need to reach the lament's source. Inside Neon Tower.
Would you like a cup of coconut Chisa latte made by yours truly? It's called Cloudy Coconut Sea.
At the very least, we can now confirm this is tied to the Fraxidus' controllable Sonaro project.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry. Didn't mean to ignore you.
It's okay. I'm used to it. By the way, passenger, there's something I need to tell you. I sensed a frequency that's closely connected to you. It's not from this space, but it's calling for you.
Is it coming from the outside? Is the connection between this Sonoro and the outside world growing stronger?
Correct. It's beyond Honami City. Part of it resonates from within you, but it's not your frequency.
Who's Abby? I see. I haven't seen it before. Maybe it's looking for you. Just like Namipon said, but this space should be completely sealed off. Unless the restraints around the Sonoro are weakening. Could it be because of the
If you're in a hurry to meet it, I can try recalibrating Neon Tower's coordinates, but it'll take a little more time. Please wait patiently. You seem concerned about this Abby, passenger. Don't worry, passenger. I'll do so. Please get some rest for those who care about you.
Do you want to take a breather on the terrace? Nice weather today. Rare to see a sunset like this. If Sumiko were here, she'd probably capture this moment in one of her amber. No? To investigate what could possibly cause a sunset. See that child by the signpost? That's the 7th time I've seen him fall there. The cashier keeps wiping a stain that isn't there. The walls are barely standing, but her uniform is spotless, just like it was. The vending machine is due for restocking, with soda bottles that are already decades old. That cat has been lying there for 2 months, maybe longer. I've only known it for 2. Middle school students are still taking photos of the sky. One that is now torn apart, by resonance chords. But in their eyes, it's still clouds, birds, rainbows, the perfect sky of that single day. The store keeps playing pop songs from the last century. The window that never shut all the way is still stuck at the notch it was left on. They've all been left behind in the past. As for me, I'm starting to forget what this kind of life almost feels like. Interesting analogy. When I was little, every summer break was spent with cool fans, watermelons, and an old TV. I loved watching anime, and was always curious about those. I think it's kind of like an unanswered call. My parents were always busy. Whenever I missed them, I'd try calling, but most of the time, they couldn't answer. Even when they did, we never had much to say. After I became a resonator and was placed under supervision, those chances became even rarer. I think the things people said about me ended up putting a lot of pressure on them too. In my hometown, resonators aren't really accepted. Someone who can't control their ability. I didn't want my parents to suffer because of me. So I thought, maybe if I stayed away, they wouldn't have to deal with the looks or the whispers. I can't say we're very close. It's not that I hate them. Things were just ordinary. They had their jobs, I had school. We hardly spent time together. But sometimes I do miss them. Just a little. I really want to end this vicious loop. I've already tried so many times, but the outcome is always the same.
Every time the lament struck, you moved toward Neon Tower, against the tide of fleeing citizens, knowing full well it was the most dangerous. You knew you couldn't save those who were already gone, and still you reached out. To the mother and daughter, you knew that in this endless loop, saving someone didn't change a thing. But still, not once did you ignore a cry for help. So,
you appeared. At a time no one should have. In the most dangerous place, beneath the lament's shadow. It wasn't— the Sonora isn't fully sealed anymore. So Mika cracked it open, And from the moment we met, the loop had already...
Which means there's a chance to break it completely. I'm willing to put my faith in you. Let's seize that chance together.
Why would you?
Because we're partners. Isn't it only natural for me to trust you?
Chisa, passenger! I just confirmed Neon Tower's coordinates! The way to Neon Tower is in disarray, but lucky us. Press this. Now we have a route to the tower's base. Once you're all set, we can move out. To the tower we go. Over here, the big tall tower hiding in the broken city. It's finally opened up for us. Let's go!
So much rubble from the city scattered in here. Debris and loose junk. We need to bypass all this and find a way to get to the top. If Sumika really made it this far, she would have left signs.
Whoa, this is... Oh, look, a shine.
It's Sumika's amber. Sumika might have taken this path straight ahead.
Let's go check it out.
Sumika said her body was getting colder.
It is unusually cold here. There's a strange sensation of warmth.
More eerie glow crystals here. Oh, this is it. Zoom.
She said the path ahead.
We need to go back.
Hey, wait! Oh, look how big. Sumika, she marked every correct path. That's an amazing.
What's that? Are those people from the Black Shore? Hey, you! Can you see this entrance? Please, help the people here. They're trapped. My friend, she's trapped here. Please, just once. Let me win.
What an incredible... She got so close to finding the source of the lament in the city. But as long as someone keeps going where she left off, she wouldn't have regretted it. Not once did she live with regret.
Huh? Did you hear that?
Sounds like the space inside the tower is being sliced up.
How did we miss it? Is it because the lament here is different from the one outside? Or maybe the tower itself has already been consumed by the lament. It has become a part of it. Rover, Namipon, take my hand.
Okay, Chisa. Huh?
Space has just been sliced again. The temperature's dropping, but there's no frost or ice anywhere. Could it mean this tower really is absorbing warmth from human bodies? Just like Sumika suspected? Over there, I see something. Test number 20 again.
Who's there?
What is this? Is it running to the very heart of the lament? Hopefully this helps.
The wicked will
Wind howls.
unfettered by bounds. tempest of slashes.
Chisa. Is she inside that space now?
Another space sliced apart there.
Is she the transfer student? Why is she wearing that? Creepy.
What are you doing, Chisa? Just introduce yourself.
My name is Chisa. My homeland is a solitary island, walled in on all sides, much like myself.
Dear passengers, a minor Tassel detective has caused the train to be delayed by approximately 4 minutes. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Give me a freak, I'll be late for
Tassel
work.
marks take over, they turn into Tassel fields.
Again, these voices.
You awakened to protect the classmate who was being bullied. What a good girl. Don't be afraid. This device can help you return to a normal life.
Who did this?
Why? You know something off about her.
Stop it.
She's thinking the train is that slick. I guess some people don't care about putting others in jeopardy.
Let's just move to another campus.
In conclusion, strict oversight of resonators is essential to ensuring societal stability.
Hey, did you hear?
You mean that Kuchiba girl? Who would have thought, right?
I feel bad for her parents.
Clients have been canceling orders lately because of Chisa.
Are you blaming this on our daughter?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sorry, Chisa. Mom and Dad should have done better. Enough. I've had enough.
This is Shasho Cafe.
Chisa!
You.
Chisa! Chisa! Thank you so much!
Thank me? For what?
You forgot already? For helping me with my homework, of course. You're a genius. No one else in the class could have solved that tough equation but you. I was so wrong about you before. Oh, please don't be mad at me, okay? Can we still be friends, Chisa?
I
just knew you'd forgive me. You're always so kind, Chisa. So sweet, so bright. Honestly, you're like the bestest ever.
Yes. All of you are my friends.
Chisa, you're here. Thank you for saving us.
Saving you? That isn't right. I didn't.
Chisa, stop being so modest. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. We
are all here enjoying life in the cafe because of you, Chisa. We can't imagine this place without you.
Really? Did I actually help you?
Of course! Don't you remember? Look over there. See those teachers and students? We are all here because... Look at everyone's smiles. It's all because of you. Without you, this place would be cold and come to see everyone, Chisa. We all like you.
Everyone needs you. Please, we want you to stay with us.
A life like this feels great, doesn't it? To be loved, to be needed. Could you really?
Why won't you come over, Chisa?
Why won't you come over, Chisa?
Chisa? Do you feel better now?
Don't worry. I've installed an overconfident detector
Always
in
seem
the
like someone we can really count on.
goes wrong,
You should believe in yourself more, too. This power was always yours. We only gave you the choice. To step into the stars, to seek the truth. Welcome to Star Torch Academy, Miss Kachiba Chisa.
There you are! So this is where you've been hiding from us these last few days.
Don't shut us out, Chisa. We know you overclocked, but that doesn't change anything. You'd never hurt us. We know that.
Yeah, we were super worried when you ran off like that.
There has to be a way to treat your condition. Maybe we can ask the instructors at the academy.
I'll go with you.
How does it feel now? Any discomfort? You see, Chisa? You can take it off whenever you want. It won't bind you. You're a bright, remarkable child. I believe you'll reach the farthest stars together with your companion.
Why would you trust me?
Because we're partners. Isn't it only natural for me to trust you?
You're Chisa. Of course you can do this.
There's nothing you can't overcome.
You carry a strength deeper than anyone's, Chisa. Even if you fall 10,000 times, you'll still find the courage to rise again. You just haven't realized it yet.
We're gonna go so far together. Just wait and see.
Don't give up, Chisa. We're all looking forward to the future.
Chisa! Long time no see. I'm going to take care of yourself while I'm gone. If you ever find yourself in trouble, look for these paths. Even without a guide, I trust you'll still find your own tomorrow. So, go run to it. Nothing can trap you.
Nothing can trap me. I'll find my way back. Even if I have to shatter myself 1,000 times!
Chisa, passenger, you're finally here. I've been stuck. It's seriously dangerous here. That thing, it's right over.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. Just got turned around when the space split.
Well then?
It's time to send it back. Destruction. Eye of Unraveling. Pieces!
Hopefully this helps.
Dead Sentinel locked. This ends here. Cutting through the numbers. A miscalculation. Wind calm. Wait. The wicked nothingness. Deconstructed. Good. Down to the light. I am the Tempest. Lifeline plucked.
Go home now.
I'm finally back.
Welcome back.
I missed the last bus.
Time to clock out. I need a proper rest.
Mommy, what's that? Look at this. I managed to buy the newest bread special.
This is the end of this story. An ending that gently mirrors its beginning.
By the way, about that anomaly, I made a new discovery. Buildings closer to the tower in the center, the way the second hand moves.
Ta-da! Superstar Namipon's here. Your coffee's here. Whew, it's still hot and steaming.
If I could climb the entrance. Come on over and try your father's new dish.
Oh, you know what, Mom? I tripped today.
Just glad you're back.
Just glad you're back, Chisa. Wherever you go, whenever it is, you'll always have a place with us. Stay safe. Stay happy.
What a lovely ending. Lantern lights glow warm. Curtains sway in Chisa. And the boat comes home. Dear passengers, this is as far as I go. We'll...
It's just... I still can't... I know they died a long time ago. And they were only human reverberations that the Sonoro created. And Nani Bon. Even though we were only together for 2 months, every time I came back to the cafe, it was always there, waiting for no choice. I have to face it.
Sunlight through the glass. Sugar cubes crackle in sun. Ah, passengers, you're back.
What? How are you?
Hmm? I'm brewing tea for you?
But you said this is as far as I go.
Yes. It was as far as I could go because I had to go back to the cafe. It just, took a bit long. What?
Nothing. Forget it. I'm just glad you're back. There's something I need to finish. But
always so reserved, Chisa. I'll say it for you then.
my overclocking symptoms are... They're not fully resolved. Inside this Sonoro, things are stable, but once I leave, I don't know if it'll spiral out of control. Still, even if I do overclock, I wouldn't just attack someone. Sumika once mentioned she had some friends, researchers, who might be able to treat me.
Huh? Come to the Black Shores with me. To the place where Sumika once lived and worked.
What I said earlier wasn't quite right. This is the real end. So now, it's time to take that step toward a new... What?
This place...
Back then, Neon Tower was engulfed by the lament. But now that the warped space has settled, even... At last, we've reached the end. Or maybe this is where...
I'm coming! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move!
Abby?
Why didn't you answer me? I waited outside forever. I had to force my way in to find you.
This Sonoro was sealed off from the outside world.
Yep, all thanks to our pals at the Black Shores. They've been working non-stop to install all kinds of devices. And with the connection getting stronger, I finally managed to...
Hello.
A new face. Hiya!
Is she coming with us?
Of course. We're just... Someone's still waiting for us.
That's not it. It's this one.
Ah, Rover. Perfect timing. Since we took charge of the Honami Sonorosphere, we've been noticing some changes on the inside. The link between Honami and the real world is stabilizing, but scans from Tethys indicate that much of the recent frequency meaning it could either just be a misreading due to overlapping data, or on top of that, the city's buzzing with unidentified phenomena and unconfirmed hazard zones. We'll continue to monitor them closely and run further. She's just completed her treatment. Everything seems to be all right. Her rebel's curve is within normal parameters, and there are no... That said, I don't recommend repeating what happened in Honami. That level of... excuse me, yes? I just got a call that Chisa submitted an itinerary not long ago, and left. She didn't specify. All she wrote was, you can find her guide to Kuroro in the Haven of Sprout.
I'll go check it out. Knowing Chisa, she usually doesn't act.
Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. While she was recovering, Chisa applied for partial access to the Blackshaws database. Mainly to learn general knowledge, and we also saw her strolling around the living area and taking a look at the facilities occasionally. The Kuroro responsible for taking... Anything else you'd like to know? Samika is a member of the Blackshaws who went MI. The report Chisa submitted to us has detailed Sumika's operations and engagement. She was one of the most outstanding researchers of the era. The Stellar Matrix will forever remember her noble pursuit of truth. Anything else you'd like to know? As long as it's within my authority, I can answer. Think I could apply for a field investigation? You can, but be careful.
What are you doing here? Are you looking for me? I'm sorry for not staying at the Black Shores and resting as I should. I'm in stable shape, and the Black Shores approved my temporary travel. But these are just conditions that made this possible. As for the true reason, I wanted to see what's become of Honami. Since the loop ended. Strolling through the streets, I realized that this is my first time seeing the city as a tourist. Despite no more worrying when the next lament will come. No more desperate reach for Neon Tower. Now, I can simply wander around. No burden. The lament left scars. They won't fade. But what was once frozen in time?
This is the new future that we and everyone who once lived here forged together.
A new future, you say? By the way, I asked the Black Shores to help me verify the academy I once attended and dig into my records. They didn't reach the school directly, but I found out something. I was in Chisa, was a first-year student at Star Torch Academy over 20 years ago. Yes, I had a feeling this would be the case when Sumika mentioned her findings, but the nice orientation ceremony still feels recent. But the classmates I met have long since cracked. When I tried to contact my parents back home, I realized there was no way for me to reach them at all. Where are they? What have they been doing? How will they react if they find out that their daughter is still... Now, this place feels more like home than the world out there.
It just takes some time to get used to an unfamiliar environment. Just ask the Black Shores to help you keep digging. With enough time, you're bound to find those connections again.
Since you're here, would you walk with me? I'd like to see what Honami looks like now. Together.
Any particular places you have in mind?
I haven't come up with an exact plan yet. Specific routes, time of travel, rest locations. No. Just as I thought. I'm not my usual self today.
Hey, it's just a weekend getaway. No plans needed. Just get up and go.
If you put it that way... How about that lake surrounded by cherry blossoms? I've never mentioned it before, but the buildings and infrastructure here, they remind me of the neighborhood I grew up in.
Brings back old memories?
Yes. Even just walking around here brings back memories. That vending machine looks like it's still working. I'll buy you some juice as a thank you for the hassle you went through to find me. I think it got stuck inside. I've got a better way to handle no good vending machines like this. Here you go. Simplicity works best. Is something wrong? You're right. We were always running from something or chasing after something. Before I transferred to Star Torch, I used to hide next to the vending machines behind my high school building all the time. No one else really went there. It was quiet. The sound of soda cans dropping down would make me feel relaxed. Where I come from, discrimination and prejudice against resident gossip, the looks, the way people kept their distance. I tried to stand up for myself. I tried holding it in. Nothing changed. Just when I was close to breaking. And so, with my family's blessing, I left home and went to Star Torch Academy.
Star Torch Academy? What was it like?
So it's true. You... No, it's nothing. It is a multinational school built specifically for resonators. A metropolis of science and research. Even for a girl who couldn't face her own problems and chose to run away, they accepted me with a warm welcome. This swing, it's just like the one back home. Would you join me? There is room for one more. I hear you. I'm just enjoying the gentle sway. Everything feels so peaceful all of a sudden. When you're ready to move on, I'll get up. I can already see our destination from here. Look at the cherry blossoms. They weren't blooming like this before. Like clouds floating above the water. or like cotton poking through a torn couch. Sorry, I'm using weird analogies again. Luckily, a view like this have fountain over there. It's been concealed by leftover irid glow crystals. Kind of a shame. There's something in the water.
Let's fish it out and see what it is. This looks like a cassette tape.
Ah, I know what it is. Every Star Torch Academy student has a frequency storage cassette, like this, inside their terminals.
I remember now. Galbrena once told me about them.
I also have one in my terminal. They were given out during the orientation.
If it's a device unique to Lahairoi, what's it doing here?
Random castaways often appear inside the Honami Sonorosphere. This must be one of those. I'll take this to Namipon. It should be able to help us find where it came from. Cherry blossoms. Right in front of us. It's so beautiful. Sure. You and I, together.
Make sure you look towards the camera.
I will. When I was little, my parents once took me to a park full of cherry blossoms for a picnic. I made kirigami in all kinds of shapes and had them guess. The kirigami didn't really look like anything, but when I told them, they'd always smile and pretend they understood. Those cherry blossoms, they looked just like they do now. After being away from home for so long, drifting around, I feel like... Thank you, Senpai. They told me about you at the Black Shores, that you've lost some memories. This student ID card came into my possession by chance. It was in that tower that I found. No, that I recognized who it belonged to. I never found the right moment to return this to you. Here. This belongs to you. We never met in person at school, but I did read the course selection guide you wrote. It's okay. Honami is where we first met each other. I've been talking about myself this whole time. Why don't you tell me about your story so far? Renacida. Sounds like quite an adventure. Only someone like you, Senpai, could accomplish so much. Alright. You always seem to find your way forward, no matter how uncertain things are, like you did in Honami. But I... What comes next? Should I continue my studies at the academy? Should I go home? Or should I do something else? I still haven't decided.
No need to rush your decision. You can take your time and stick around here for a while. At least, you won't have to face the future alone anymore.
You're right. We're partners. I received a precious gift while traveling with you. The courage to face reality and move on. There's something else I want to give you besides the ID card. I was out of inspiration towards the end, but finally managed to finish it after coming back to Honami and getting some ideas. Yes, it's a pretty tricky piece, so I ended up using a lot of paper. Looks very much like Honami, don't you think? My hometown was built next to the tacit field created by Honami's fall. Even though the lament still haunts us, some stubborn souls have rebuilt that familiar tower again. We still reach for the sky, still hope radio waves break through the blockade to connect the isolated regions left behind. The painful memories of home will never fade, but I won't turn away from the beautiful ones either. Together, they are what make me Kuchiba Chisa. This is my thank you gift to you. Something precious to me. A memory of my home. I just remembered. Namipon always said the cafe needed more life. Maybe now is the time to try. Like you said, I have time to stick around for a while. So, would it be alright if I invite your friends from the Black Shores here for a party? Before I make any decisions on what to do next, I want Shasho Cafe to celebrate a real opening day. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we head back? Is there something else you'd like to know? Are you worried about me? I'm feeling alright for the time being. Not when I'm with you. The people at the Black Shores called it a miracle. That someone who was on the verge of overclocking for so long could recover. When we passed through Honami's rift, I felt a warm frequency flowing toward me. It was the person who brought you to Honami. In the end, the same person pulled me back. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we head? Is there something else you'd like to know? I'm sorry. I was only a first-year student in engineering. I hadn't been around long enough. Everything I heard about you came from what others said. All I really heard was that you were popular. Always had friends around. If I hadn't been caught in the Honami incident, we probably would have never met. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we head? Is there something else you'd like to know? We've got plenty of time. The ones from Star Torch aren't the average cassettes that you normally see. They're specialized equipment used to store frequencies. One of the instructors described it as a frequency backup storage for the holder. It's one of the Academy's safety precautions against the wave-borne phenomenon. So, do you want to hang around a bit longer? Or shall we... So, do you want to hang around a bit? Come on then. We should...
Come to think of it, this is the first time I'm here at this cafe while wide awake.
You sure it's not because you've been putting in more nap hours lately?
Says who? I got locked out by the Sonorosphere right from the start. Remember? I couldn't even get to you. Don't even get me started on all the wacky frequencies that I got mixed in with.
You did a great job. Welcome to Shasho Cafe, Abby.
Whoa, why the formality all of a sudden? So, you asked Shorekeeper to invite the Black Shores gang over for a party. They should be here pretty soon, right?
Yep. Let's go check on Chisa and see how the decorating is going.
Gotta hand it to you. I love what you guys did with the place. Feels like a mini festival in here.
Oh, you're here. Namipo and I are just making finishing touches to... Welcome aboard, Abby.
Well, hello there, Chisa. It's nice to see you again. You're all so kind, you know? Say, what you got on the menu?
In the cozy cafe, vibrant lights dance on the walls. Soft chimes whisper. Chisa's the acting manager today, and she'll be our host for the opening party.
Wait a minute. Something smells funny about this guy. This frequency isn't echo or TD. Feels like it's hiding a whole mixed bag in its fuzzy tummy. You say that, but I don't trust it. Hey, ain't there a whole lot more of you around here too?
Would you like to join us in putting up the decorations, passenger?
Huh? And is completely ignoring me. Now it even chats up Rover like they're old buddies or something.
Ah, the place is starting to turn into a party now.
something wrong with your friend? After being an emergency shelter for so long, it's finally starting to become what it was supposed to be. I'll let you finish these last few decorations.
Passenger. Chisa was the one who proposed the party. She has put lots of efforts into for this. I'd like to prepare a surprise. A special or an agreed. It must be something that would let all the passengers know Chisa is the manager of the day.